Fatcat. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Say it one more time. F-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Here we go. No matter what you say, I'ma spit it how I spit it so you niggas can forget it. Everybody is a critic. I walk in the dark with my chronicles veridic, with my game up the bar, so your girl will let me hit it. Damn, man, my show's simply marvelous. You can stop the hating and debating, you can't argue this. Cause if you found something better, you would sit Moretta while wearing an ugly sweater. But my show you listening, so stop the whimpering. This is for the sinners and the born again Christians. Turn to Philippians, nope, you can miss me then. If you wanna talk, take my number, you can hit me then. Cause you know my show is rocking. Fatcat, remember that when your girl is shocking. When them headphones are knocking. Fatcat show and you don't stop the knocking. F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Say it one more time. F-A-T-C-A-T. Man, y'all rocking the Fatcat show. This is my show. F-A-T. Watch the time on you. Here we go.
Yo. What's cracking? You rocking with your boy, the sinister minister, the thinking deacon, the rabbi ramen noodle, the chaplain of fried chicken's last rites, that's Fatcat. And I'm here with my dog, Roof. Y'all know who it is. It's T Satellite Bills. What's cracking?
Hey, what's going on with you?
Nothing much. We want to thank everybody that's tuned in with us today. Hope everybody is having a good day. The weather is breaking. It seems like we're about to go into some nice little weather, and man, I'm just hoping that everybody is doing well and getting ready to enjoy these nice the hot weather brings barbecues and family togetherness, but we still got to be careful.
You looking like you can't wait till that barbecue gets started.
Oh, I was about to say something real smart to you, but anyway, but like we start off every show, we want to start off with our birthdays. But anyway, those that are celebrating birthdays in this month of March, we want to say happy birthday to you and hope that you're really enjoying your day, because it's always good to be in the land of the living. Hallelujah. Anybody else? You know anybody, any birthday shouts?
I don't know nobody that was born today.
Man, you don't know nothing, man. That's just sad. Just real sad.
Why you ask me then? What do you think going on?
Because I hope you. I was hoping that you would turn over a new leaf, but I see
leaf?
you still
turn over a new leaf.
Yeah, you're still the same. You're pretty much still the same. But anyway, just like we got life, we got death, and we at the Fatcat Show want to send our heartfelt condolences out to those who have lost people, man. Every year, it seemed like now, God has been good to my family, but, it seemed like since 2019, I've been losing family members, but God is still good. But my heartfelt condolences goes out to those who are in grief right now. Amen.
What kind of music was that? You talking about some grief?
Huh?
I thought somebody was about to start jitting or something.
Something wrong with you. You hearing the wrong type of music then. But anyway, I want to start off with something, man. Did you do you like the comedian Godfrey?
Yeah, I like Godfrey.
Him and Ari Spears had a little challenge, right? And they had a challenge of our favorite person to talk about who could do his impression good, Paul Mooney.
No, you can do it real good.
They had a challenge of who could do the impression well. But while me and you know how Paul Mooney sound, if those who don't know, this is Paul Mooney.
Gave them all their wake-up call. It's just an old Roman trick. to wash our hands of this Jesus thing. We have nothing to do with it. The Romans killed Jesus.
That's Paul Mooney. Now, Godfrey gave his impression. I already know who was the best to me, but this is Godfrey's impression of Paul Mooney. Hold up.
I told you niggas. I told you niggas. But you didn't want to listen to me. You thought I was talking shit. I kept it real the whole time. Meghan goddamn Markle, baby, it's a whole new world. Meghan Markle, did you see her on that goddamn Oprah Winfrey? She was goddamn surprised that the royal family was racist. How the fuck in this world do you think that the whitest goddamn family is racist? You surprised? I'm so tired of Negro surprise.
I wasn't too impressed with that one. He usually good at impressions, but he didn't sound like him. But this is Ari Spears' impression.
Where are you on Paul Mooney?
Let me tell you something. Them niggas, all of you niggas have been going crazy for that goddamn Popeye's chicken sandwich. White folks are trying to kill you, and they know how to do it.
And he's doing the eyes.
That goddamn chicken sandwich.
Eyes are
2 years
like
from now, you niggas are going to find out you have mesothelioma. I went and got that goddamn chicken. Slaves came back for this chicken. I saw Sojourner Truth and Frederick Douglass ordering 3 of them goddamn sandwiches. I know why.
To me, it's hands down. Ari Spears killed that, man.
You know what? You should do your impression right now.
Nah, man. You do it better than me.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I used to put Fatcat to sleep and tickle him.
No. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We gotta go back to some because he made a messed up comment too. I should have let it play. Wait a minute. We gotta go back to it. Hold on.
Let me tell you something.
He made a messed up comment.
All you niggas have been going crazy for that goddamn Popeye's chicken sandwich.
Watch.
White folks are trying to kill you, and they know how to do it.
And he's doing the eyes.
That goddamn chicken sandwich.
Eyes are
2 years
like
from now, you niggas are going to find out you have mesothelioma. I went and got that goddamn chicken. Slaves came back for this chicken. I saw Sojourner Truth and Frederick Douglass ordering 3 of them goddamn sandwiches. I know why you niggas love that chicken. It's what's in the batter.
Oh,
Aretha Franklin's ashes are in the batter. That chicken got sold. I bit into a breast. Nigga, it was a breast. That goddamn chicken sandwich was tastier. That goddamn chicken sandwich was tastier than Richard Pryor's son's ass.
Oh my God. That's terrible. Oh, that's terrible.
I told you, man. I just, Ari Spears won that hands down. Godfrey is a funny dude. He a funny dude, and he do like the Steve Harvey impression. He told Steve Harvey up. Steve Harvey got mad about it, but he told Steve Harvey up. He usually good at impressions, but that was funny right there to me, man. I was like, he had me dying though. But anyway, man, I want to get into
Talk to me every night. It tickles your stomach.
I just want to say, Satellite, me and him been long companions a long time ago. long time. Up in Northwood, we used to sleep together. No, man, stop. But anyway, I want to get into our first segment, subtopic of today, and this was about a Michigan man who was wrongly convicted, and now he's suing. Get this, suing Hertz rental company for not providing a receipt for his alibi. Now, it said a Michigan man was recently exonerated of murder, a charge for which he spent nearly 5 years in prison. Now he is suing Hertz rental company for not providing records that his lawyer said would have exonerated him earlier. Said Herbert Alford was wrongly convicted of second-degree murder in 2016 and freed in 2020 after Hertz Company provided a receipt that showed Alford was renting a car from the Lansing airport minutes before the murder took place. Hertz shared the document with the court in 2018, more than 2 years after they were initially contacted by Alfred's lawyers. Now that sounds like more like fought on the defense attorney. You know, I would have been mad as hell.
How can you blame the attorney?
Because he's supposed to be the one that gets all of the.
I know, but they wouldn't give it to him. I'm talking about what are you gonna do? Make them give it to him? They wouldn't provide.
Oh, okay. So you saying that even the courts, between the defense attorney and the courts, they couldn't sequester those records to make.
But how do you know they didn't try to get the proof for his alibi?
You're right. I don't know, but it just goes to show you how the justice system is. If this was a simple thing, if this was a claim that this man made, this could be the scary part about it. This could be me and you. This could simply be me and you. Somebody coming on and say, "Hey, you did this," and we got an existing record. We
both know that it don't matter if they got you on video or you got paperwork. They'll still lock you up. We done seen people get murdered on tape. Officers not charged. So somebody's alibi is nothing. It will still lock you up.
So let me ask you this. I'm not saying this is acceptable to you. What's up, son? This is acceptable to you, but you saying to me that you don't see that if this was you behind bars or a client of yours, that it wasn't no way that you would have been able to get them records from them or make the court
I'm sure that guy didn't sit 5 years behind jail, and he could have got the proof from Hertz. Hertz will not give it up.
But don't you think the lawyer should have been told the courts, "Hey, y'all need to do something so I can get these records to clear my client." My client.
You think anybody subpoenaed the records? Do you?
That wouldn't have been acceptable to me. I would have got them.
But you're nobody though.
I would have got them.
You have no power.
I would have got them records.
Sure
I would have got them. I would have got them.
You can't even go to Benjo's and go get records.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Every time you wear that gay sweater, man, you just really. Every time you put on that sweater, I feel like
you paying attention to it.
Every time you wear your sweater, I bet you got pink footies on under the table too.
Hey, you looking at people's feet?
Because you look like Paul. I can't help it. Because you look like Paul Mooney. Just it. So hey, don't worry about me. You always thinking about Menjo's. Menjo's always on.
If you can pop your neck,
Menjo's is always on your mind. And I just don't understand. I don't understand, dude. But anyway, like I said, you would have the only reason you would have accepted because you would have loved to sit behind jail. You would have loved to sit behind jail. You would have been like, it don't matter. I got a nice roommate. You would have just loved to just sit behind jail.
Oh, that's a nice impression that you made.
I got a nice roommate. He treat me nice. He tucked me in. He massaged my back, and when we sleep together, we cuddle. At least he cuddle with me.
Oh,
you would have been.
behave, bro.
Okay, you don't start with me. But hey, it's all good though. But anyway, man. But like I said, what was you said I remember a couple of shows back, you said you almost had an incident where
that wasn't on the show, okay?
No, it was on the show.
Okay.
You almost had an incident where you almost read a file with the law, where a person was trying to set you up. Right? You remember that?
Nah, I don't want to remember it.
You don't want to remember it. Why? Somebody must be watching or something that you don't want.
Are you watching? What are you talking about?
Somebody must be watching that you don't want to know, huh? But I change it up anyway. But I just want to. That's just scary to me. That's scary to me. If that can happen, just simple as that, and it's something around me that can prove my innocence, and I have to wait 5 years. 5 years of my life just down. I don't.
He didn't wait. He spent 5 years of his life in prison.
Yeah.
Waiting mean you waiting for something to happen so you can leave. It wasn't no leaving for him.
Right. You're right. But I'm just saying. But anybody else out there, if you have any comments or anything we discuss here, if it's this topic right now, that number is 646-564-9728, and you could press that 1 if you want to comment. You could check us out too. Make sure you like, share this post, and let's make it interesting, y'all. Call in and let us know what you're thinking. I don't know, man. I just, it's so many stories of that, and I think he's suing Hurts because he's claiming kind of like racial discrimination and negligence.
It is.
Cause
what else could it be? All they got to do is give up the documents to prove somebody innocence, and they won't. Come on now.
He said, "Come on now." Yeah. It always happens to us. Good old us, huh? But I want to get into our next topic of the day, and this is something I think you like. Your girl Stacey Dash.
Oh, Stacey Dash.
Stacey.
The way she looks.
What you say?
The way she looks, the way she walks. Stacey Dash.
She wants her hood pass back. Is she worthy of receiving her hood pass back, or the question is she or any other black worthy of receiving their hood pass back if they turned their back on the
But
black
who want to
community?
go back to the hood? Keep your pass.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be, all the things that she kind of like did.
She need her black pass back. The black folks don't want her no more.
Yeah. She traded out. So who would you accept between her and what's the other lady name we always talk about? Man, the political activist.
Is Gail? It's Oprah, Gail. Who else is selling?
Candace Owens.
Candace
Owens and Stacey Dash. Who would you take back?
I'd take Stacey Dash because I know Stacey was doing it for the money.
Ain't that sometimes even worse?
Hey man, a lot of people sell their souls for money.
That's worse. It's all messed up anyway. So it's just it really don't matter. But do you think there's anybody that you would give full redemption to? Like, just think of all the sellout black people. Is there anybody that you would consider giving redemption to? Like they could be redeemed. They can make up for that crime they did. Because I know Stacey Dash, she was a component against Black History Month. She was a component against reparations. She was an avid Trump supporter. And now she's trying to backtrack everything that she said simply now because they letting her know, look, you still black. We still see you as black. And that's the only reason. They
did Steve Harvey the same way. He thought he was living an American dream.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did Nick Cannon the same way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They'll put you up there and then they'll take it right back just as
But
fast.
but you know what though? See, Nick thought he could be successful and still be himself. That was his problem. He thought he could be successful and still keep it real and still be like, hey, I'm doing this.
Do you think we should still support Nick Cannon?
Why not? Why not? Why not? I think had we, if we had our own platforms, I think it wouldn't even matter. Nick Cannon is rich enough to build his own stuff. I didn't know his family was already rich. He could build his own stuff. I wish he would, but we scared.
You don't know what that man. I don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. He might be putting something together, or he might just feel defeated. He might just be like Arsenio Hall was. He had a big night, late night talk show. Then he said, I think he brought Farrakhan on, and that was the end of his career.
We was talking about, because this thing been going on since, like you said, Arsenio got killed, his stuff killed. I think right when remember when Martin made his trip on to the Arsenio Hall show, and he was talking black empowerment and stuff like that, and that's when they began to kill him, kind of kill his career and do things to him.
But that lets you know how much power we really have. Speak what's on your mind, but hey, you're going to lose a lot. And the same people that you're speaking for don't support you after they take it away from you.
Right. And that's the biggest thing. If we can't stick together through the little things, how we gonna expect to make major movements, with other issues? Like for instance, like when I was working at Greektown, when I was union president, these people we had a lot of safety issues as far as the job, and so it was a old school building they wanted that was near an old historical building that they wanted our officers to patrol. So I fought for them not to patrol that inside the school building, because they kept coming to me. Everybody behind the scenes coming to me like, oh, that building dangerous. This, we blah 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 blah. But when I stuck my neck out to do the work and I called OSHA. I set up a meeting between OSHA and the casino, and then the minute they came back, like when the stuff was getting ready to boil and get into it, where OSHA came to the casino to meet with union and management, and then they asked the people like, what is your concern? Oh, we ain't got no concerns. They made me look foolish.
You stuck your neck out. That's what you get.
But that's what we talking about. That's why the next Negro, like, they'll see how things are done with Nick Cannon.
Hey, I don't mean to skip the subject, but remember when they had the meeting at the church about the surrounding homes?
Yeah.
And you see how you just got sold out.
Yeah.
With that.
Right. See.
Go ahead, tell the story about it.
Well, it was a lot like they picked. Of course, they picked the step and fetch it of the group. They always pick. It's always the step and fetch it of the group. So we had already seen the makings of the Judas in the group, because he was the one that always wanted to. Oh, I volunteer, yeah, teacher's pet type dude. And I was like, this dude gonna be a problem. So they had the meetings at the church, and of course, the news, like the Detroit Free Press, all of them came about, and they only put the comments that were positive in the paper towards what was happening. and they selected the dude, and what they did, they sneakily took the meeting out of the church and moved it to my man's home. They took it out of the church because they didn't want all the negative people around, and they was refusing to. Allow, like, pass the literature out when they were meeting, and so nobody knew when the meetings were, and they would only meet with certain people, and they would tell people, "Oh, we sent the literature out, nobody else came," and so what happened was they ended up brokering a deal where they were allowed to do certain things, and each resident got about 15 grand to fix up their properties or something like that, and it was only, and they could only hire contractors that the city picked. You know what I'm saying? And so what happened with that was a lot of people, when the contractors came in, a lot of the contractors were like, this building should be condemned. You know, this building should be condemned. It got mold in it. We not working in it. Blah blah blah. So you know all the underhand stuff that goes on with, you know, crooked city politics. So we know how it is, but it got to be a way that we can change stuff like that. It got to be a way.
Is it a we thing or it's a them thing?
It's a we.
Hmm.
We got to be a we.
I don't have the same views and opinions that they have.
Answer this. Tell me. After let's say slavery and the Reconstruction period, how can those people build something not long after slavery? How can Black Wall Street have been built after such a turbulent period? How can Black Wall Street be built? You mean to tell me all the knowledge and experience and years?
Because when you're trying to put something together, you find people that think the way that you do, that want the same things that you want within that business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That takes that whole weed. The people that, you know, the Sambos, the butt kissers, they don't want what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to learn how to exclude those people. Get them the hell away from me. They're not going to listen to you.
Right.
It's almost like when you're at the job, you might be the main one sticking up for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But the minute they start laying people off or calling people to the office, they'll turn their back on you.
Right.
It's the same way. So you gotta find those people that think the way that you think. They want a better way. They want a better life.
Right. But
that's how we should be when we pick our relationships with our friends or a love interest. You find people that you have the same thing in common with.
Right.
What do you call it in the Bible? Not being equally yoked.
Yeah. Very.
And you know the problem with drugs and alcohol is it lets you start putting up with anything.
Right.
When you sober and your mind is clear, you know you're not equally yoked with some of these fools.
Right.
The guys are fools and the women are tramps and whores. Well, we got some whores that's men too, so
yeah.
Let me not just say that.
But anyway, like I said, once again, if you want to comment on any of these topics, that number is 646-564-9728. Make sure you press that 1 so we know that you want to comment. But I want to get into our topic for today, man. Thought long and hard on this topic. And our topic for today is, do you recognize when you're loved, hated, liked, or envied? Do you recognize when you're loved, hated, liked, or envied? I just want to say I put that liked and loved because I think it's two different things. To be loved and liked. Somebody can can like you but not really love you. You know what I'm saying? They can deal with you, and I think too, it's just different to me. Love brings respect. It brings you respect that person. You're least likely not to cross the line with a person. But if you just like a person, just like people be like even with relationships between men and women, when a woman really don't love you and she like, hey, I just want to keep you in the friend zone. I like you, but I want to keep you in that friend zone. I just, I don't want to take this thing further. I just want to keep you right here. That's the difference between that like and love.
What's the longest you ever been in the friend zone?
You know what? I can never say I held held up for a girl to wait to see what she would do like that. I never held up like that. If you didn't know what you wanted, hey, I was.
So they always wanted you. Huh?
I'm not gonna say that to a degree. I'm just saying if you told me, hey, this is not really what I'm looking for, I wasn't gonna sit around and be like, I'll be there, baby. I'm waiting for you for whatever you're doing.
What's the longest you ever waited?
For what?
For a woman to make up her mind about you.
I really didn't. I just always, if I felt, let me say this. If I felt like there was potential, like even without being said. See, to me, it's crazy for somebody to boy meets girl, and then boy says, "Hey, I want you to be my woman." Right off the bat, I want you to be my woman. You wait, like you said, you wait and you see where it's going, because you pretty much got the vibe. Like my wife just told me the other day, she was like, man, she said, our wedding anniversary is coming up. She said, you know what? And she had never told me this before. She said, I knew we was gonna be together. She said, I knew it without you even saying that. She said, I knew that this was gonna be us. And I said, that was strange. I said, because really, I was.
But did you know?
Somewhat, but because my wife was so much younger than me, I almost.
You didn't think he was worthy?
No, it was more like a how can I say, like, I don't know if this young girl playing games. If she still got the games.
You was a little scared.
Yeah, you know that fella. You know how you. Because you know that fella.
I don't know that fella.
You know that fella. Shut up, dude.
I don't know that fella.
Shut that up, man. You know that fella. You know that you've been in. You've been in that relationship where let's say you had the bad relationship, and then just say the bad relationship produced a child, and you don't want to go through the same type of thing over again. So you're more reluctant to just stick your neck out there and stuff like that. That's how I was in the beginning of the relationship. I was just careful. I was like, just seeing where she was headed with it. And then it was like, because, things were different. Like, I could say this. The thing that I knew most about my wife was that I liked being around her. I liked her presence, I liked her presence because previous other women, I didn't like their company. I just, I just dealt with them. I didn't like their company. It was like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I didn't like their company. So with my wife, it was different.
You still want to hit the cakes, though?
Huh? What?
You said wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You just want to hit the cakes?
You know what that means. But anyway, don't be trying to get me to spell that out, dude. What's wrong with you? But that was the thing. But with my wife, it was different. It wasn't about I knew I had to change my mindset. You know, I knew it was more like, hey, there's got to be more than cakes to the person that I want to be, that I'm in love with, that I want to share my life with.
So how long did it take you to fall in love with your wife?
To be honest, it was early. I knew it.
I don't know. That's the time. It was early.
It was.
Let me look at my watch. Oh, it was early.
No. I'm. It's hard to give a time period, but I knew it.
2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years. Come on now.
Let me say it was.
You're stuttering, brother.
No, it was in sequels. It was in a sequel that I knew. It was like just like over time. It wasn't. I can't even give you.
But how much time? Come on, give me some months. If
I had to give you a time, I would say, probably through the first or second week, I knew.
You knew that was the one for you,
huh? I knew. I knew it. I knew it because I was like, man, you know, because usually, I had just hit. My wife was 25. She was 25, still young and still, you know, doing and I was in my 30s already, you know. So it was like
that back tooth and everything,
yeah, you know, all of that with your tight jogging pants or with the footies built in. You leave me alone, but anyway, it was that's how I knew. I just knew, but then again, like I said,
yeah, me and usually know right away. We don't play games like that. Like it's going to take a couple of years for me to know.
Right, but
the thing is, once you find out, you know what you want. If you know you don't want it, let it go.
Right. And that's the thing. That's the
you
thing
don't
for
want
me.
To let it go, huh?
But you know what? For us, there has to be several questions answered. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a couple of questions that.
Like what?
Like, is she really ready? Is she really ready to give me what I really want out of this relationship?
And what was the second one?
The second one is like, is she capable? Is she really capable of being in a relationship? You know what I'm saying?
What's the third one?
The third one is, is she mature enough? If she is, you know, is she mature enough to really handle? Because I'm a bit older, and she, you know, she's still young girl status. You know what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, I told you. When I met my wife, she was still kind of like that girl that was getting her hair dyed, like, you know, doing all that stuff. She was that young girl, you know.
Well, what was you?
And I was in that midlife crisis. I was in that where
I was midlife. If you was in your 30s, you was like 32. That ain't midlife.
You know, that's half your life. You know, our life is. You know, think about it. Our average life expectancy right now is 60-something years.
I know, but you was 32 when you met your wife.
But that's half my life. If the life expectancy is about 60, that's half the life.
Okay, let me ask you this: the men in your family, how long do they live?
We've been living. My grandfather. My grandfather made it in his 80s, but the difference is
you don't have the men in your family. They have a long life, right? So midway is not your 30s. That's all I'm saying. Maybe if you would have said 40, I would agree with you. But the men in your family, they live longer than 40. I mean, 80.
But people just say we eat different than our grandparents and stuff do. We eat different. My grandfather ate from the ground.
And what you eat from?
McDonald's.
They have booty holes in McDonald's.
What you say?
Nothing.
No, what you say?
I ain't say nothing.
What you say, Menjo man? Keep messing with me, I'm telling you. But like I said, man, it's. But do you know when you're envied and or hated? Because you were quite hated up at Northwood.
I don't remember Northwood.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
That was 30 years ago.
You were quite hated up there.
That was 30 years ago.
But you were quite hated up there.
I have no memories of it.
Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
You know what? I would hate me too. It was like, this tall, handsome guy.
Oh,
I hate him and hating on me. I'm like, shouldn't even be like that.
Yeah.
I snap my fingers like the Fonz, and they would just come running.
Yeah, if Flavor Flav was the only man you was competing against in the world, then you probably would think of yourself as that.
What's wrong with Flavor? He ain't your kind of man.
He's your man's.
No, I'm just saying
he's your man's. But like I said, do you know when was the last time you felt yourself being envied, as far as on the workplace or just anything?
I don't know nobody that want my life.
Huh?
Nobody want this life. This life is woe out.
It's
I don't even envy me.
I feel that way about a certain person in my family that
You envy him?
Huh?
You envy somebody in your family?
No, I feel they envy me.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
I feel it. I just, I had to look at.
Why don't you say something to him?
I had to look at it overall. No, because
you scared.
There's no. It ain't about that. It's about It's about, for me, I can't go there because if I do, and the conversation come out wrong, it'll force me to go to a level that I don't want to go to. And that's why
you have to learn to turn the other cheek. If he punch you in your face on one side, you got to turn and let him hit the other side.
Are you crazy?
You a minister, man.
Are you crazy? That's not really what that means. That's not really what that means. God doesn't want you, wants his saints battered. That's not really what that means. That's just saying, what up, Wallace? That's just saying that, at all possible, you need to be peaceful. And if all possible, because think about some of the disciples, Jesus' disciples. They wasn't punks or pushovers. Peter cut the soldier's ear off. A lot of them were just, were about it. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
But I'm talking about you.
So, hey.
Turn the other cheek.
No, you turn the other cheek like you do with Tom Collins. But anyway, man, if anybody want to comment on this topic, or Wallace, see my boy Wallace called. You should call in, Wallace. You know what's up. That number is 646-564-9728. Press that good old one if you want to be heard.
I'm sure Wallace don't want to sneak on the phone tonight.
He got to sneak on the phone. Look at you, man. You something else, dog. But so
he gonna call and whisper. What's up?
You know the bad part about. Do you think a person could truly like you and envy you at the same time?
No, because if they like you, they wouldn't envy you.
But just say. Because I think success, there's a lot of envy in a lot of families. And I think, people could be like, I think sometimes envy could be kind of innocent.
Oh, innocent?
If if you know what I mean. Envy can be kind of innocent. Some people be envious of a person and don't really recognize it. They just be, and don't really recognize it. They just think they being common.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah, you don't say. Some people could be, he think he the, he think he the.
That's what goes on a lot of times when you dating. You might be with somebody, all of a sudden you feel like they're in competition with you.
Yeah.
Instead of being with you
Yeah.
and pushing you to, work harder. They working against you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Crazy.
You dealt with that?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've dealt with that before. But you know what I did?
Left it alone.
Left it alone. That's all you can do. If you ain't on my team, I can't deal with you.
Do you see the difference between like and love? Like the example that I gave, do you see the difference between the two? Do you think love is stronger than like?
I don't know, because I can't think of. Let me ask you a question. Before you got married, when was the last time you was in a like with somebody? They should have a Hallmark card.
Yeah.
I'm really in like with you.
Ooh, that could be it. Nah, I ain't gonna put it out there. That's a good question. Cause I don't think
it took you a long time. I'm talking about. It took a while for you to find your wife, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. It took a long time. And a lot of the relationships I had leading up to her were not truly authentic. They were like, you know what I'm saying? They were more like hold my spot. Hold this spot till I find that person.
Yeah. What's so crazy is
what she said never. Me, Queen said never. See, I didn't know she was watching.
these women, they want you to sit and wait around till they find somebody. That's crazy, right?
Right. I mean, but you.
My whole thing is go about your business. Don't come around me until you find somebody.
But you never did that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, you know what I used to do? No, this is for real. This is what I used to do. I go get somebody for the time being. I know I ain't really want her, but she's a good fill-in.
See,
and then if I find somebody to take her place, then I get rid of her.
So you guilty?
Yeah.
So
I purposely did that though.
So, but truthfully, you could say that really like, let's say you have an interest, you go out, you meet somebody, and you have an interest in that person, and just say you don't commit to that person, but you continue dating, but this person
what
could
commitment is? It's marriage,
yeah. Right? Right.
So if I didn't marry you, it's no commitment, right?
Yeah. B Queen said I came on just in time for the light. Okay, but in all honesty, like I said, it was it's a commitment. But then before you get to the marriage part, you have to commit yourself to a person.
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with being committed to somebody and you think you're going to spend the rest of your life with them, right?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. What I'm saying is, if I'm not giving you, putting that ring on your finger, you're not getting that final commitment.
But let's say this. But isn't before the marriage, the relationship before the marriage, is practice for commitment?
Yes, sir. That's what I believe.
Yeah, it's practice for commitment. So, to a certain degree, we have to commit ourselves to the person that we're saying that we're gonna.
But being a man, come on now. I'm talking about that word commitment is almost like a laugh, right?
See, but we talking hypothetically, right?
I'm talking about real life experience.
But I'm just saying we drawing the scenario to. Wait a minute, we do have a caller. You rocking with the Fat Cat Show? What's happening? Hello. Well, maybe they just listening. But if you wanna comment on any of this this topic, that number is 646-564-9728. Press 1 if you want to comment. Definitely, man. I do agree with you, like, because there's some people that we will like. This before I got married. There were certain people that I dated that I knew that I didn't have interest.
But there was a time. They was time fillers. They was filling that spot.
Filling that time, and it was just certain people. And the thing that I hated the most about this situation was, like, you know, because all possible, like, before I got married and people in the situations I dealt with before my wife, I always tried to inform people of, you know, what I required and what I, you know, my intent, and just not, you know, not to.
So you actually told women, like, look, I want to get some cakes for a while.
No. It was like,
it's gonna be over. No, it's not gonna last for a long time.
No.
But in between that time, I'm gonna have to get some cakes. Okay.
No. It was more like this. You know, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just dating. I'm having fun. I'm really having fun. I don't want to. You know, I just don't.
You said that to him?
Huh?
I keep forgetting you was younger. You like young girls too.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Stop it. You love taking them crap shots. When I start binging your butt up.
I didn't say nothing. What did I say?
Okay. But it was more. Oh, I forgot you like James Brown's. So it was. But anyway. James Brown. But anyway, like I said,
we all mess up.
We fall down, but we throw up, huh?
Yeah, man. Everybody first baby mama was jack you up, right? They be jacked up looking. It happens. It's not a lot of people that got real fine first baby mamas. Because after the first time, you say to yourself, I'll never do that again.
You silly as hell, man. But you always say busy line. Oh, he said it's a busy line. Oh, what the heck going on with the line? I don't know. Try one more time, Wallace. But we got.
Oh, Wallace can talk on the phone, my man.
We got six more minutes left, and anybody that want to comment, like I said, once again, that number is 646-564-9728. Press that 1 if you want to comment. But like I said, man, it's sad that, like, in this day and era, I think everybody is capable of finding love. I do believe in the phrase that there's somebody for everybody. And I think when it comes to relationships, nobody should envy anybody. Everybody should be able to really, you know, just find what fits your situation or you know, or like I said, like, I think sometimes what kind of hinders us most of the times is that we have a certain preference. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have a special preference?
We have a certain
preference.
I just want to. I wanted a woman to love me. You know, like I love her.
It was nothing physically that you wanted.
Yeah, of course. Of course, I ain't want nobody look like Flavor Flav in the face. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, let me see.
You told yourself she had to be pretty.
Hold on. You rocking with the Fatcat show? What's happening? Dang, he still can't do it. My phone line's acting up. I'm sorry about that, but hey, the phone line's acting up. But you know what? I'm not saying this. I'm not holding. Of course, I wanted somebody nice to look at. You know, I ain't gonna say I wasn't the type that's gonna sit back and say like most of these. You ever see that guy Kevin Samuels on that all these women are getting mad at, and he be reading them their rights. That guy on Facebook. I'm not holding them to a standard like he's saying like, oh, you gotta. What are you? How much you weigh? What's your face? Where you rake your face at? And all that. So it starts with physical attraction first. Yeah, it does. It does. It do. It starts with the physical attraction, what you like and stuff like that. Like, you know, so it's but then at the end of the day, if that's solely what you chase, the older you get and when changes start being made, you know, your appearance and your looks and weight and stuff like that, then where you at?
But you still got that six-pack, so I know you ain't got to worry about that, right?
You know what? I don't know why you worrying about another man's stomach anyway. That's
like you said, you still got that six-pack.
That's just weird to me, man. Stop worrying about me over here, dude. That's wow. I don't know, man. You need a woman, dude. But anyway, I'm going. Scratching his face. but anyway, I just think we living in a time where love should really be kind of easy. You know, it shouldn't be something so hard pressed or hardcore though. But anyway, we getting to that time. We got 2 minutes up. I do apologize, y'all, for the lines, for these lines that freezing out. Usually we could get people in to call in and do their thing. I don't know, Satellite over there looking like he ready to take that trip to Palmer Park or Minjo's or something. But
man, why you hit me with the Minjo's and Palmer Park? What I do?
Because you keep messing with me, so I'm gonna have to get on you. So, hey, so okay, I said, Tisha, it's good to see you. Good to see you first time on the show. But anyway, we want to thank everybody. I know you got one more smart comment to make, man. What do you got to tell people about the like, love, envy, hated? What is your comment?
That you love going to Minjo's. You just love it. You don't like it, you love it.
You play butt naked volleyball there, so stop it. But I told you to stop. I told you to stop messing with me, dog.
You the towel boy.
Yeah. You go there
90
to take
seconds.
You go there to take lawn showers. But stop messing with me, dog. I'm telling you. Every time that you put on that sweater, dog. Every time. But anyway, I want to thank my co-host DMX. My co-host DMX. Take us out, DMX.
60 seconds.
Yeah, here we go. Minjo's. Go see Fatcat. Hanging out towels. And everything.
And DMX being the bathroom concierge. But anyway, y'all, we're about to get up out of here. We got 40 seconds. Make sure y'all be safe out there. Don't go nowhere that you don't need to go. And keep your mask on, y'all. Keep your mask on, cause
I heard they had pink mask at the Minjo's. Is that true?
I don't know. You know more than me. But anyway, just like I said, just be safe, y'all, and mask up. And if you don't have to go, keep the 6 feet
10
distance.
seconds.
Keep your 6 feet distance, and that's including satellite from from Tom Collins. So we up out of here, y'all. Peace.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.